Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Bobby Waldron, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Games Workshop's brand spanking new Primaris Redemptor Dreadnought. This thing looks proper badass. It's around about £40. It has just been released this July 2017. Right, so let's have a look at the box art on the back, I suppose. Just on the back, I mean, it shows you off some nice, you know, more detail of the miniature. One sort of already painted up with the different weapons and how the front bit opens up and reveals the sarcophagus and all that kind of stuff, as well as like some paint call outs as well. Nice looking there. You get like a nice big base just here. I forgot how many mil it was, but still. Then if we move along, we have our instructions, which our instructions are nicely in colour, and we've got this nice system where different colours sort of show and indicate where the different pieces go. Everything's all nice and nicely numbered, and it's looking, you know, rather clear. And going through the instructions, right, it does look like we could potentially have our legs sort of on a bit of a pivot, so we can slightly maybe adjust them, potentially, as well as the bottom feet also. It does look like with the arms, it does tell us not to glue here, so that possibly means that, you know, guns are going to be able to be moving freely. And then we've also got different options. We've got this big plasma incinerator thing, or whatever it's called, as well as some Gatling guns. On the power fist side of things, you can have like the flamethrower or the onslaught Gatling cannon, all rather cool. And it does look like we can have the torso sort of pivoting as well, so it does look like we can have it sort of in different poses also. And then again we have the stats just at the back here, which you also then have it in a lot of different languages. And then also, again, as usual, at the back we've got some where all your decals go, the colour call outs, and a bit more sort of a show off of the pictures. Then we have our decals themselves. Again, looking really good. I have used these top decals. They are, you know, rather good, a lot better than they used to be. We've got the nice big sort of ultramarine symbols and all the other different bits and bobs and all sorts of markings on here, all nicely looking in registry. The decals don't feel too sort of thick, nice and sort of thin. All in all, good all round, apart from the fact that it is just ultramarines on here and no other chapters. So looking into the sprues, we've got altogether we've got 3 sprues, right, which are feeling quite nice, solid sort of sprues also. First sprue we have here, if we look in, we've got sort of like nice shoulder pads here. We've got some recess panel lines. We've got some raised bolts on here as well. We've got the feet just down here, which has also got some nice lovely detail in there. More detail just on here, as you can see, nice skull and all that kind of stuff going on, looking good. I'm not really seeing any sort of nasty flash or maybe any nasty ejector pin marks in any sort of, you know, horrible places or anything like that. Second sprue, we've got some more sort of armor plating on here, some hoses, some leg detail. I mean, it does look a little bit sort of complex. There's lots and lots of bits to this, but once it's all built up, I mean, it does build into a rather sort of nice big dreadnought, which kind of puts the old dreadnoughts looking rather small indeed. Right, then we move on to our final sprue, nice and quick. Here's some nice front detail. I mean, that is a really cool detail just on the front there. Then we have our big plasma, oh, I forgot what it's called. It's the macro plasma incinerator, really nasty big weapon just there. Those are like two halves that come together. We've got the onslaught Gatling cannon. Those also look rather cool, nicely detailed. As you can see, lovely detail going in there. Apart from that, I mean, it is looking to be a really sort of fantastic piece that will go well with your army, and does look like it's going to build rather well. The decals look good. It is around about £40. You've got a nice sort of base with it as well. So apart from that, I mean, hopefully you've enjoyed this nice quick inbox review of Games Workshop's Redemptor Dreadnought. So until next time, my name is Bobby Waldron, and I'll see you next time.